And as we look ahead to the start of football season, Erie County is making a change to how it handles insurance and legal risks at the new Highmark Stadium. County lawmakers voted this week to drop a policy connected to sheriff's deputies working Bills games. 20 Side's Nate Mills explains this move that was 3 years in the making. Right, Nate?
Yeah, that's right. Good evening, Scott. Erie County paying hundreds of thousands of dollars annually for an insurance policy barely ever used in those years. Now that policy is gone. What that means for taxpayers and for security at Bills games this season. Erie County is dropping its third-party insurance policy that's covered lawsuits against sheriff deputies working Bills games for years. County leaders saying they were left with no choice after the company stopped offering the service. The policy was a part of the old lease with the Bills. The county says it's been paying hundreds of thousands of dollars a year for coverage it rarely used. And that requirement from the Bills was already set to go away under the new stadium deal signed back in 2023.
It's actually going to save the county $250,000 a year because we were only insured up to $1 million. And the policy, it wasn't a decision necessarily that the county said we're going to drop this insurance. The insurance provider is no longer offering this as an option. So we really don't have a choice either way.
County Executive Mark Poloncarz says Erie County is self-insured on nearly everything else. And this policy was the exception.
We take on all the risk associated with the sheriff's office. And the Bills are paying, basically reimbursing Erie County 100% for the costs associated with the sheriffs. So we've had one incident during the last 20 years in which we paid out, and we were going to have to pay $600,000 annually for a policy that at most would pay out $1 million.
That one incident, the 2017 Actel case, cost the county about $1 million. Poloncarz says that's still less than what the county would have paid in premiums over that same stretch.
Well, the Actel case was around $1 million, and we've been paying $500,000 the last couple of years, and we're going to pay $600,000 just for this upcoming year. We paid more money last year and what was in the year before than basically what we would have paid in the Actel case. So I think it makes sense to not waste $600,000 on a policy that we're probably not going to use.
The county says the money it was spending on the policy will now go back into its general risk fund, the same pot it uses to cover other lawsuits against the county. Both Poloncarz and Lindsay Lorigo says nothing changes for fans or for the security at the stadium. Deputies will still be on duty for every home game. The only thing that's different is who writes the checks if something goes wrong. I'm Nate Mills reporting on your side for Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Nate. And today is the last day for eligible Erie County charities to enter a lottery for a chance to attend a Buffalo Bills game this upcoming season. Organizations selected through the lottery will receive 8 tickets and 2 parking passes for an assigned home game as part of the county's hospitality suite program. Now, to qualify, organizations must be Erie County-based nonprofits that meet the county's eligibility requirements. You can apply online at erie.gov/suites. The lottery drawing will be held before the start of the Bills season.